Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, today is going to be 71. It's still cloudy. Another chance of rain. We haven't gotten any so far, not that I know of, unless it rained overnight, but it doesn't look wet out there, so I'm thinking that didn't happen. But we sure could use some rain. It's been pretty dry. My hydrangeas in the front are kind of droopy. They'll recover once the rain starts setting in. But I've kind of maxed out on the watering thing. First of all, it gets too expensive. And secondly, the garden's on its last legs anyway. So I'm going to let nature take its course. I'll go out there and do 1 or 2 more harvests to bring in anything that's still viable. And then I'll leave some of the flowers and things for any birds that want to eat the seeds. I try and do that every year, especially with the echinacea. Those are cone flowers. They love those. So, and the nice thing is they spread the seeds too, so that I have random echinacea popping up here and there that I can either leave where they grow, or because they're volunteers, or I can transplant them and have free plants. And free is always a good thing. Well, not always, but a lot of times it is. Sometimes things that are free, quote and unquote, aren't actually free. So, well, yesterday I went to the doctor and they did an ultrasound of the leg, which I knew they would do. And it is a superficial thrombosis, which means it's in the superficial veins. And since I have varicose veins, I don't know why I still have them, because I've had them taken care of 2 or 3 times, but they keep coming back. So I'm sure it's a vascular problem. But, you know, you live with what you live with. So anyway, let me add my cream first before I go into the saga of the leg. So I'm glad I went. It's something that's treatable at home for the most part with some non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs and other things. I'll get into that a little bit later when I have my chat. But I have to go to Costco today. I'm on the last bit of dog food. And this is why I don't like to wait till the last minute to buy anything. I didn't feel like going. I probably should have gone on Monday, but it's not a dire situation yet. I could go till tomorrow if need be, but I want to go and get it over with. So that'll be my last shopping day of the month, and then I'll get right back to my no shop, no spend. So okay, let's give the coffee a taste. Cheers. Yep, still the best sip of the day. So, are any of you on a no-spend journey with me, or a low-spend journey? It doesn't have to be as extreme as what I'm doing to save some money, but I have an objective, and that's what I want to stick with, and it keeps me motivated. I didn't spend all this time paying down debt just to rack up a ton more. Well, I take that back, because I do have to finance my roof, but there again, you know, you can't let your house get all dilapidated either, so that's a necessity. That's not exactly a luxury at this point in time. I'm talking about cutting back on things that I don't really need, and there isn't a whole heck of a lot I need anymore at this age. So anyway, I'm going to go enjoy my coffee. Little Lizzie is eating her breakfast. and I will drink my coffee. So, all right, I will meet you at the budget book in a little bit. Okay, back at the budget book. So yesterday I didn't spend any money, even though I did go out. I was gone a good part of the day, or a good part of the afternoon anyway. I stayed home in the morning. But today I have to go to Costco. So anything that's on my list of things that I found that I need, I'll pick up, which isn't a whole lot. It is dog food, and I do buy my dogs teeth cleaning chews. So, and I spend probably, it depends on if they're on sale or not. Sometimes I stock up when they're $5 off for a pack of the Nylabones. That's a good deal. And I also get them like dental sticks. So those aren't real cheap, but that's okay. If it keeps their teeth healthy, it's worth the investment. And then, of course, the bag of dog food is, I think, around $40 now. Now it's 40 pounds, so it lasts me about 5 weeks, I would say. So that's the last time I went to Costco. And then, of course, I'm approaching half a tank of gas, so I will gas up when I'm at Costco. Their price is the best around. I haven't found anything cheaper. When I do need gas around here, I know a few gas stations that are a little bit cheaper than others, so I try and keep my car above half tank and usually on full if I can. So that's one way I kind of get around the ridiculous gas prices. Now I know some of you, especially those of you in California, your gas prices, your car gas prices are almost a third more than what we pay here in Ohio. The last time I drove by a gas station and checked, I think it was $3.69, and that price has kind of been holding fairly steady, so they must like that. I don't know. But anyway, with us not having a big reserve anymore, we have to be dependent on other countries now for our oil, so that makes it more expensive, unfortunately, but we'll see where it goes. So anyway, that's my plan for today, just to go to Costco, and I'm going to put my compression stocking on because they do say you should walk around, get some light exercise when you've got this blood clotty thing going on. So I'm going to do my best to do a few things and then also to rest the leg, because I guess you have to do both those things. So this is my first rodeo with the leg clotting issue. It's happened to me twice before in the past, but that was like 40 some plus years ago, even more. Yeah, closer to 45 years ago. Yep. So, but it's not pleasant to have to deal with it. It's doable. A lot worse things could be going on. Knock on wood. So, I'm not complaining, but it's something that you have to work around. Time for coffee. Oh, can't see my mug. Anyway, so I'm glad you're here today and we can have a nice visit. And I really enjoy visiting with you guys. I still want to remind you about our Facebook group, Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. I guess I forgot to put the link yesterday. So I'll try and put that in today, but you can also search groups on Facebook, and it should pop up. Same name as the channel, Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. Send me a request that you want to join, and I will check you out, and you can join our community there, where you can post pictures and videos, and you can talk to each other. So I enjoy that. So anyway, I'm going to be getting dressed here shortly and get over to Costco and get what I need, and then I'm planning on coming home. I don't really want to go to a bunch of stores. I don't even want to go to Costco, but like I said, it's necessary. It's not a frivolous trip. So okay, I will be back later, and we'll see how the day progresses. Well, I survived the Costco ordeal. You know, those dog food bags are 40 pounds, and I can hardly lift them anymore. So I always have to wait for a nice young man that works there to come and stick the stuff in my trunk for me. So I guess that's the way I need to shop at Costco. So anyway, on the way here to Costco, I was driving down a street that I've traveled many, many times because I used to live out this way 20-some years ago. But I had been this way in the past 2 months, and I'm driving along the road going, gosh, everything looks so strange. What's going on? Am I on the right street? You know, and then you start to think, maybe I'm losing my marbles. Well, I swear, they had put up a whole development. I mean, you could tell the houses weren't all the way done. They had the siding and stuff on, but you could tell they were still kind of rough. They had put up a whole development in that time. It's like, who in the heck has the money to buy all this stuff? I mean, I'm just flabbergasted. It was a good-sized development, too. It's not like it was 2 or 3 houses. So once I got my bearings, it's like, well, this is all new. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, somebody has money to buy new houses. The developers are gobbling up all the land out here because, you know, there were a lot of farms and things in this area, and it's all turning into development. And the thing that makes me sad is usually, if it's a field, well, okay, it's a field. But I hate when they buy wooded land and they totally strip it down. I think that is just awful. But that's what they do. And I heard that the government, whoever that is trying at least to buy up 30% of the land in the country. So now I don't know if that means, I don't know who that means. If you know, leave me a comment below. I'd like to know. So I guess they're getting ready for, you know, you will own nothing and you will be happy. I wouldn't be happy if I owned absolutely nothing. I mean, I know I have an excess of stuff that I'm trying to downsize, and that's fine. I can pass it forward, hopefully help someone else out that needs it. And I'm more than happy to give things away. I don't have to get money for them. If I know somebody needs it, I'd be more than happy to give it to them rather than sell it. So anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. So I ended up spending $170 because I bought some more turmeric, which was $39. Now, I cook a lot with turmeric too. I add it to soups and stews and, anything like that. But I have started taking the turmeric and the boswellia, I think it's pronounced. I saw on one of I think it was Motivational Doc, had a video out about that and how it's comparable to taking a pain medication. And I do not like pain medications at all. With my stomach issues, I can't afford to take aspirin or NSAIDs or anything like that too often. I do take them when I have to. Now I'm going to have to take some with this leg to thin out the blood a little bit. But the only time I do that is very short term. And I did take it when I had my neck issue, because there again, I needed to get rid of inflammation. But even the over-the-counter NSAIDs and stuff like that, they aren't good for your heart. So I certainly don't need that issue. So anyway, people everywhere. There are just so many people. It doesn't matter where you go. People are everywhere. Not only older people, younger people, families. It's just really mind-blowing. It's hard to find any place to go anymore where you're not inundated with people. And, sometimes we like a little privacy. I think most of us do. We enjoy some nature, just by ourselves, where you don't need to converse with people if you don't want to. Now, I'm the kind of person, if I'm at Walmart in the line, I don't mind talking to people. I don't mind that at all. In fact, sometimes I enjoy that. And there's a lot of nice people out there, really. I'm not saying anything bad about that, but there's just so many. So things have changed so much in my 73 years, but not like they've changed in the last, I'd say, 3 years. It's just, I just have to keep shaking my head. My head just goes back and forth. It's like, oh my God, what is, I know what's going on, so I won't even say what is going on here, but it's just too much, too fast, and it's like somebody's in a big hurry to get an agenda going before it's too late. People catch on. So, and I know some of you don't like anything political, but there comes a point where people have to talk about certain things. Otherwise we all stay in the dark. And that's not good either. So I try not to get too political on my channel here, because we all have different views, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But, sometimes something is just so obvious in your face, you start to think that maybe you're a little crazy. So it's nice to know that there's other people that think they're a little crazy too. So, all right, that's all I have to say about that. That's it for my shopping. I don't want to buy any more of anything. I did buy a couple of, I like Costco's yakisoba noodles, and I think you get 6 of them in a pack. They're frozen for like $9.99, and I really like them. They're really good. So 6 into $9.99, that comes, or was it $13.99? Well, whatever it was, it came to about $2 a meal, which I think is very nice to have a little something extra in your freezer for when you're tired or you're sick, or you just don't have the energy to cook anything. And it's still way, way cheaper than going out and buying a fast food. All you have to do is stick it in the microwave instead of driving in your car to wherever it is you go. So I don't do Taco Bell or, well, I can't say I never ever do it or did it, but I don't do a lot of those fast food restaurants very often. When I was younger, I did, not often. But, you know, I'd take some home to the kids. I'd bring them McDonald's or something like that. Or now I have a Burger King every now and then because they have the Impossible Burger, but not very often. Maybe every 2 or 3 months I'll do that because I have so much food of my own. I have Impossible Burgers, and to be honest, I like mine better anyway. So sorry if I look like I'm not talking to you, but I have to drive. So let's see, what else? There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Oh, that's what it was. Do any of you ever feel like you're a whole different person? I don't know if it's got to do with the quick changes that are happening now, or if it's just like a metamorphosis. Like sometimes I don't even recognize myself, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like I'm a phoenix or a butterfly that's blossomed or something. I mean, I like the changes. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I don't miss a lot of the old me, even though I like the old me a whole lot. But it's like I'm really a whole other different person. So I don't know, have any of you other people had that experience where you wonder where the old you went? Well, anyway, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that and see if I'm the only one that's kind of happened to. So, all right, well, I think that's all I have for you today, my friends. Oh, I did want to talk to you about well, I kind of did, the results of my test. So now I need to go home and I need to put my leg up, put some heat on. First of all, I need to eat something and take some naprosyn and just kind of chill. I don't have a whole lot of food to put away. So, well, I'll be back when I get home because I do want to show you what I bought. All right, so here is what I bought at Costco. Mostly dog food was, well, like I said, I can't remember. I think the dog food is about $37. So, and then I bought them these treats. This one was $7 off. So, I don't know if you guys have dogs, but they're dog treats. The decent ones are pretty expensive. Those were, I think, $15.90. No, originally $21.99. I would not have bought them for that. They took $7 off, so they were $15.99. And these things, I give my dogs one each at night to clean their teeth. So this was one that I don't normally buy, but it was a really good on sale. Then the dental chews were $13.79, and the nubs, they were $15.99. Now I do like to stock up on the nubs. Costco will have $5 off of these sometimes. So when they do, I'll buy 2 or 3 of them, but these were not on sale. So those are just dog chews that I got. And then I got this turmeric, which is a different brand than I had last time. But the lady that worked there kind of talked me into these. She said these are way better. So I'll give them a try. And those, I can't believe the cost of turmeric. They were, let's see. Okay, I know they're on here. $39.99. That's ridiculous. But it's 180 capsules. You're supposed to take 2, but she said they're actually good enough that you could take 1. So I don't know. I'll give them a try. Like I said, I've been taking turmeric with boswellia, and I'm almost out of both of those, and they do seem to help my fibro and arthritis pain. But it's too early to tell. I've only been doing it like a week and a half. So I bought these pizza singles. I really like these. It's pepperoni and cheese. I give my grandson the pepperoni ones. He really likes them too. And this whole box was $12.49. And there's 12 pizzas in there, so it's like $1 a pizza. I think that's a really good price for a really quick meal. And one of them is enough for a meal. If it's not, you can eat 2 or have a salad with it. So I think I've bought these before, and I really like them. So the only other things that I bought was the yakisoba, which I buy quite a bit. I haven't bought them in a long time, but I really enjoy them. And there's 6 in there. And the yakisoba was $14.49. That's what it was. So, you know, it's a couple dollars plus for a meal. And they're enough to fill you up. They're really nice. So I got those 2 things for prepared foods, quick foods, whatever you want to call them. And they're things that I bought before. So, and then I've never tried these though. They're like raw flour tortillas. Now I have bought not all these, Costco's raw, just regular flour tortillas, and they're excellent. They're really, really good. So much better than, you know, the ones that are ready cooked. But I wanted to try these. Maybe I could get away a little bit from some flour tortillas. So, and there's 20 in the pack, and they were $11.89, so not too bad. The flour tortillas, the ones that are really, really good that I like, there's way more in the pack, like probably twice as much, and they are excellent. Like I said, they're much better than the ones that you buy in the pack that are already cooked. So, like I said, I spent $170, but here in Ohio, we have a high sales tax. So the food cost me $160. So almost $10 of that was on tax. We are just getting taxed out the wazoo. So, and then I bought gasoline. I filled up my car. That came to $16.60. The cost per gallon, I think, was $3.21. So that's what the gas cost. And then I'll be right back. So whenever I go to Costco, I always pick up one of their pizzas. And they're $9.95. And it is a huge pizza. I mean, here's my hand. And they are so good. Whether you get the cheese or the pepperoni, it doesn't matter. They're both the same price. And I think there's 12 slices in here. But anyway, you know, that's like less than $1 a slice. So that's another very frugal pizza. And like I said, I always pick these up when I go to Costco because my grandson likes them too. And sometimes I like to treat him to lunch or dinner or whatever. So, and I haven't done that in a long time. So I'll have a couple pieces of this and then he can have the rest. So, all right, that was my Costco haul, and I'm certainly happy I'm not at Costco anymore, that I'm in my house. So I got to put this freezer stuff away real quick. And then I gotta go get in my chair with my heating pad. All right, I'll be back. Well, here I am, back at home, elevating my leg, watching some TV in my recliner. So it's a superficial thrombosis. So it is a clot, but it's not like a deep vein thrombosis, so it's usually not dangerous. And treating it with some heat. And I'm waiting for the doctor to call me back tomorrow. So I don't know if he'll order any medications. I'm thinking probably not. It'll probably just be heat and maybe some sort of a cream or something to help dissolve it. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the update. I feel okay. I feel fine. It's sore, but it's not like horrendously painful. So I will be just fine, and I will carry on, but I probably will have to elevate it for a while. But I read that exercise is also good. So I'm going to ask him when he calls if I can start walking. I need to do that anyway. All right, thank you for all your concerns. And I felt like it was something that needed to be taken care of. All right, that's the update on the old leg. Well, all right, it's the approaching the end of the day, and I'm just sitting in my chair with my leg up. There we go. With the heating pad, hoping to get rid of this knot in my leg. So I'm glad I got to Costco. I'm glad all the stuff's put away. I won't have to do that again for another 5 or 6 weeks. So Costco is probably about 9 miles from where I live. Now, I have 2 of them in different directions, and they're both about the same amount of miles away. So, and both of them are in really busy areas. So, it depends on my mood where I want to go. So anyway, that's pretty much my day today. I've been watching cooking videos on YouTube while I'm nursing my leg here. And from what I read, this should clear up on its own with the heat and some NSAID therapy, and hopefully that's the case, because this could get a little boring after a while. But it actually almost feels better when I'm up and walking around. So I do have a compression stocking on, and I think that'll help too. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. God bless all of us. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Thanks for watching.